寄稿文
Hello everyone, this is David from compartment.com, and today I'm going to show you all the accessories and stuff I bought for my California Beach 6.1. So I bought this van now 8 months ago, I think, and while I really liked it, I thought there were a few things I needed to add. So we're just gonna check together the cool little gadgets I had to the van, or things to make it better in terms of organization. So one of the first things I decided to add to this van is, as you can see, is the awning. So it's a Fiamma F45S. So it's a nice awning in grey color, and it's actually matching pretty well the Ascot grey of the Beach 6.1. And it's almost the same as the one that is sold with the van, except that here you'll see the system to deploy it is at the front rather at the rear, and it's very easy to fit. There's a dedicated video to show you how you can install it aftermarket if you want. So you just put it on the rail here, and that's pretty easy to install. And overall it's sleek design, so it's pretty nice, and hopefully it will protect from the sun and the bad weather. Okay, so let's start with the front of the car, passenger. And here I've got a few stuff. So for example, I've got little cables that are stuck here. It's really handy because there are two USB ports here, standard USB port. So I've got a few cables that I leave here all the time. I can charge my phone, I can charge my tablet, and just put all the devices in here. It's really handy. Nothing particular here, just have like another headlamp, some tissues, an umbrella, which is also really useful to have here, some masks, medical face mask. Now looking inside the van, I have more cables here to charge. I've got a lamp, I've got more cables here in the middle. So there is this cool adapter from Volkswagen in case you don't have the USB-C system, so you can actually plug this in the USB-C and just plug any normal device on this end. This little lamp here is also really cool. You just twist the lamp to turn it on, and then just twist it again to turn it off, and put it in here to charge. Here on the in the glove compartment, I've got the toilets. Okay, this is not a joke. My toilets are in here, among other things. So here are the toilets. So these are my portable toilets. It's really handy, this little thing. Okay, so in the middle of nature, if you want to go and do your things, you can use this to dig, which is kind of cool. I think it can also be useful for some other stuff. I'll put the link of all these accessories in the description of the video. So portable toilets, really nice and efficient in there. Okay, driver's seat now. What do I have here as accessories? So the first thing I have here on the dash is this little 12-volt adapter for USB, so I can plug two USB devices, which is also really handy because then I can just leave the devices to charge here on the dash. This little box here that was coming with the van to put the keys or money, coins and stuff, really handy, really useful. Here is another compartment where I just put all the documentation, the manual of the van, so it just goes here. It fits nicely. At least I know everything in relation to manuals or documentation. Paper is here all the time. Some carpets here that were also provided when I bought the van. They seem to be pretty durable, Volkswagen brand. And here I've got some plenty of space to put like cloths or maps, and this is pretty handy also. This was provided with the van. I think that depending on the country, sometimes it's an accessory. It's a little lamp that you just plug in any 12-volt socket, and it's completely orientable. Just put it in whatever direction you want. So it's pretty nice, especially for the bed, bed upstairs, so to read at night. So pretty nice to have this thing also, and you can fit nicely in here. Another recent buy I did for the van is this little vacuum cleaner. It's an Invictus one, and as you'll see in a second, it fits perfectly in the van, so I'm not sure it was originally designed to be a vacuum cleaner for a vehicle, but it proved to be pretty handy, especially to, you know, clean the carpets or just around the dash. So the little vacuum cleaner, very handy, very powerful Invictus one, has just found its place. It perfectly fits here. You see here on the side door, I can actually just take it away, as you can see more closely how it looks like. Little handy vacuum cleaner, and it comes with this little thing here, accessory also to reach, for example, remote deep areas. You just fit it like this. And to charge this vacuum cleaner, you just open the top like this and just plug in the cable in there, and the little charger adapter is very small, as you can see. And obviously you can use the integrated plug here to actually just charge the vacuum cleaner whenever it needs charging. Okay, now let's get inside the van. Rear door, sliding door, and now all the main accessories are here. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you though is those carpets. Well, there's actually 3 carpets here in the van. They all fit very nicely. I will put again the reference in the description in the video. They come from IKEA, and they're pretty nice because they just fit perfectly. And you can also open the drawer. It doesn't prevent you from opening the drawer, so you can leave them where they are. Really good to have some carpets, you know, in case you come in with dirty feet. And also it's actually protecting very well the van, because, for example, I've noticed that this section here, you see there's this like plastic, which is like making you know, the carpet and the plastic floor all together. This is like, it's full of marks already, so it's I don't think the quality is very good for this part here. This was done only in 1 week, so now I just added this protective mat here for the cooler not to slide or just, you know, go and damage this thing. So this is actually coming from, I can't remember where I bought this, but usually you put this in your bath to, you know, prevent you from sliding in the bath. So it's actually supposed to be stuck to the plastic, but anyway, it's just protecting it, so it's pretty cool for the fridge not to move around while traveling. So here's the fridge. It's a little Dometic CFX 28, I think. It's a very, very nice fridge, very efficient. You can also freeze your food if you want. Here are my bottles of water, at the moment empty. So you can see that there are plenty of rooms in here. You can remove that if you want. And so yeah, it's a very sturdy, robust little fridge with solid handles. And the way I decided to attach it, because I couldn't find the proper way to fix or to prevent the fridge from moving when driving, is I use this little thing here, and you see there's a attaching point right here. So I'm just passing this around one of the this handle here. So if I just put the fridge back into its position like this, more or less, so you can see that, then I'll just pass this around the handle like this and just attach it like this. So now the fridge will not move, or will almost not move. And the good thing is that the 12 volt socket for powering the fridge is just here above the gas. So I just need to plug this in, and the cable will just be hidden at the back of the fridge. So overall, I think it's a little neat installation. And yeah, so probably the best way to put the fridge in the van. Initially I wanted to put the fridge in the boot, but it's too high, so I had to find another solution. So we're not pivoting the driver's seat anyway, so we're just pivoting this one when using the table. It's only the 2 others, so that's fine. Okay, so we carry on with this travel this bus box accessory to actually put the shoes in there. So another nice little accessory here, so you can actually put your shoes here, 1, 2 and 3. So 1 here, 2 or 3 there, and maybe like some flip-flops on the top. So very nice little accessory. I thought first it would be a bit wobbly, like it will just bang against the drawing because it's all metal, but no, it's very well designed. It's actually not moving at all. It's pretty solid and not making any noise, so I think it's a very good accessory overall. So now we're just going to have a look at the drawer. This is the two-seater bench, rear seat bench here, and the drawing here. So as I told you a bit earlier, this is a carpet that is really handy because you don't need to remove it to actually open. Just slides underneath the drawing. Okay, so it's moving a little bit, but you can just leave in place. So in the drawer I've got a few things. I've got the owning accessories right here, and I've got some gas at the moment available also here for the barbecue. This is the mosquito net for the sliding door. I haven't tried it yet. A few other stuff. This is for photo. But most importantly, the 2 cases here are really handy. They're the perfect size. Okay, so you can fit 2 of those in the drawer, and you can just, you know, dismount them. Again, it's okay, so it's easier than, there you go. So now you can see all folded. So those are very nice little boxes. Put them back in position. There you go, 2 of them. And just to prevent also the scratches here, I added some protective cover from Decathlon, from IKEA, just to protect the drawer. Just put this back here, put this back inside, and just close it, and put the thing back here. Okay, so next is the storage compartment here. As I told you a bit earlier, this is a 2-seater bench, so there is this storage which is standard on all California beach. So here on the top I've got my Fab Hab rear outdoor carpet. So it's a nice little carpet that I can use outside under the awning. It's 120 by 180 centimeter, so it's really light. It doesn't take a lot of room. It's a nice rug that I can use for outside. So inside this compartment, for the moment, I have in this compressive or compression bag, I have the bed linen for the upstairs bed. For the top bed, actually need to compress this a little bit more, but basically those bags are really handy because you can just press on them and just make sure everything is compact. What else do I have in this? Well, I have a little table, a second table, aluminium foldable table, 70 centimeters square, that I can also use on top of the standard table. Pretty nice, fits nicely in there for the moment. Not sure I'm gonna leave it here, but doesn't take too much room. And here I've got the front blinds for the windscreen and passenger and driving window, because they're not like integrated like this one for the front, so they're here for the moment. So quite a lot of room in here. Pretty handy compartment overall in the van. Another nice option I bought for the California, which is not standard unfortunately, is this mosquito net for the window. So it fits really nicely. So basically the way this works is that when you open the window like this, middle way, you can slide this mosquito net all the way to the right, and it will actually just snap in position, and now you can just open the window fully like this, and now it's in position. So it's you can actually remove it if you want. It's on the rail, but I think it fits very nicely. Okay, so when you want to close the window, you just move the window like this to the middle position, slide the mosquito net the other way around, the other way back to the back. This will actually hold the mosquito into place like this, and now you can just close the window. Just make sure it's properly closed, and this will actually not move. And it's also adding a little bit of privacy to this window. Another very nice little accessory is this little thermometer that I added to the interior of the van. So this is giving me an instant reading of the current temperature in Celsius. Really handy at night, for example, to set up or just to check the temperature that's inside the van and to know whether to adapt or not the temperatures. So this thermometer is really easy to use. Just two little buttons. The one below bottom button will just switch from Fahrenheit to Celsius just to change degrees, and the top one will just switch between the current temperature inside the van to the minimum listed to the minimum recorded, maximum temperature recorded, and then one click of the button to go back to the current temperature. Okay, let's now have a look at the rear part of the van and see how you can organize your space. So here is a bit, it's not fully optimized yet. I'm not so sure I'm going to leave it like this, but just to give you an idea. So here on the top I have bed linen, and I have two pillows, one and the other one here. So you can actually just squeeze, just rearrange this a little bit better depending on how you want to configure your van, so you would have more space here. But yeah, so that's completely customizable. And when I travel, what I also tend to do is put the pillow at the front and even the bed linen. So I've got like more space to put maybe the clothing, accessories right on this thing. So this is coming from IKEA. It's not at all standard. You can actually fold this in three like I did. Again, I will put the description of the mattress in the description of the video. I think it's standard to all IKEA worldwide. It's a very comfy one. I think it's a good compromise between the heights. Some are like thicker, but this one is pretty nice, as you can see. It's not taking too much space, and it's very comfortable. So very nice. Underneath that I have the shower cabin 2 seconds from Decathlon, which is also very nice when you want to take a shower, or just maybe even go to the toilets. Just slide this like this. Right, and under this I have a few gears. So here's the water compartment, 12 liter. So we use this for the shower and for the dishwashing. And here is another one that we use for just the water with a little tap here. So we just gonna organize that. So this is for drinking and cooking. And here are some magic boxes. I think they are perfectly fitted to the van, so I'll just show you right now. And so there are different sizes. This one is the narrower, this one is the taller. So you can put a few things in here. I've got a few accessories at the moment. And they are retractable again, so we could just put them flat completely if we wanted to. So pretty handy, because here, for example, you can see I've got like cutlery, I've got like plates, mugs, glasses, whatever. So very handy, and it will fit perfectly on top as it was designed for this purpose. Like this, not moving too much, and just slide them all the way down and just push them all the way forward, and you can see that we still have some space here on the front to put some other stuff. Second one is the same, small one here on top. This is also very nice from Camp 4 to do the dishwasher or whatever cleaning. Just push it down to compact it, and again it will just fit very nicely in there. So these boards I think are really handy, and as I was telling you, you can actually collapse them like this. Same for the bigger one, and they seem to be pretty robust. Pretty nice boxes. And then just push them down. So water, we saw the water. This is the barbecue, little Kadak barbecue. Safari Chef 2. A nice little barbecue that will fit nicely down there. And here are the Fiamma levelers, so to put under the wheels in case it's not flat. Okay. In the in the pouch. So just, and then you can just push this all the way forward again, all the way down, and put the barbecue there, and just the water. This is the brand new water tank I just bought, and it's a 10-liter water tank. Comes from Amazon, and it fits perfectly well. And you can just, and it's not moving when in place with the two crates, along with the two crates here. Okay, so let's have a look now at the rear compartment. Again, we have this, which is really handy in the two-seater bench. So this rear compartment van, where I have a few things that I bought, and I'm just keeping those things all the time in the van. So first here I've got a few things in relation to that's the cord. That's for, you know, drying clothes or you know, linen. And we've got some pegs also there from New Zealand, really nice ones. Here I've got a few things also that I wanted to show you. I've got a few things like some pegs, I guess, from IKEA. So I need to stick them somewhere like here, and then I can hang some clothes if I want. So I think they're sticky. I haven't tried them yet. These also very handy. You can fix those in the rail of the van, and then just attach, you know, some fixations if you want some bungee cords. Or it's pretty handy, these things. And these are also, this is an equipment from the store, from the owning, these kit owning hangers. So to actually hang clothes to the hanger. So once deployed, you can actually use and slide them like this, I think, and just add things, you know, hang things there on it. Pretty nice. What else do I have in this box? I have this, which is pretty compulsory. I'm not sure the word in English, just to clean things. I have this set of bungee cords. So again, very useful for different situations to hang things. I have some dirty or kind of dirty clothes, so just to clean things. It's also always useful. I've got a little portable shower from Came 4. Again, so this is really handy. So this little shower just will fit in the bag. And I just change it slightly. I just add this cover here. So now I'm able to replace this lid. Just take it off and put this down instead. So this will actually pump the water. So I can boil some water first and put like 2 liters of boiled water in there to have a warm shower. And the other end here is 5-meter cord. Just plug it. There's a rear socket, for example, underneath the bench. And then there's the on-off here and the shower. Then here, minimum, maximum. So pretty nice little shower accessory, and you see it's not taking a lot of space. What else do I have? This is some washing powder. This is an extra rug mat, plastic one, very compact in case, you know, you need to put it on the floor. This came with a van, so I didn't have to buy this. It's a little box again, pouch with the long life engine oil, some bulb replacement, and also some I don't know what these are, just to clean inside the plastics or whatever. So this was provided by the dealer, a gift. Thank you, dealer. And what else do I have? Here is, this is very nice. This is a cord, again, for drying clothes. To basically you just take these apart and you would slide this here on the thing here. So just unscrew it, slide it one side, the other side will go at the front of the van, and then you end up by having three. I can see, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So you got three of those. Okay, so it's always a bit difficult to tie everything up, but yeah, that's pretty handy. One drawback of this thing though is that if you put in clothes next to the body of the van and the van is dirty, so the first string will just the clothes will touch here, and so not ideal, I think. This is another little accessory I'm always keeping in the van. It's actually a little device that you plug on the 12-volt socket, and that will actually check the tire pressure, so you can adjust the tire pressure. It's really small. First I thought it's useless, but then I had a puncture this summer, a slow one, so I was constantly checking for and adding air to the tire. So now I just leave it every time with me when I need to check the tire pressure. It's very small, very handy. A little lamp here from Decathlon, again, very nice. You can just hang this anywhere, and if you're out of power, it's USB rechargeable, but you can also charge it manually like this, which is really nice and cheap. This is an extra warning triangle. I've got one in the front drawer, but I think in some countries you have to have two, so I've got a second one spare there. And this is a little bag where I have anything to do the dishwashing, you know. I've got some rubbish bags, sponge and so on. And here, in this area, is where is hidden all necessary tire replacement kit. But as you can see, there are some extra space here, so I've just added some other cloths and the electric system, well, the electric cord for the van. I don't have any integrated system. I don't have the option for electricity, but while camping on the pitch, if there is electricity, I can use this to actually plug to a standard plug system. I think it's a 20-meter one, and you see it's not so big and it fits nicely in there. Or I can use this also adapter if I'm going to European campsites. This is also very useful, so you can plug this to the main one and it all fits nicely in there.